Hey, that's my dude.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Portland playing for the home crowd again tonight. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, they're in the mix for a playoff spot, which is definitely a positive. But I'm sure they'd like to have had their hands around that spot a little tighter than they do.
For sure. I mean, it's certainly not a sure thing at this point. They've got work to do yet.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Smith is out there with Freak, and it's Varejao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Davis. Following the three-point attempt by Freak, Crabbe kicks to Plumlee. And off the glass, that one's good. Plumlee's got the first points of the night for Portland.
Here we go, one more time. Give it up for your Blazer Dancers.
Sorry, YouTube. I accidentally dropped my controller.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game, and they just had so few opportunities.
There we go.
I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, Terry Stotts had a few moments to share with me. Team rebounding is something he stressed to his side, and rightfully so when you face a player that gobbles up the glass like Kevin Love. He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive end. Love's numbers validate that fear, guys.
All right, Doris. Offensive rebound. Here's Varejao, and he banks in the layup.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Daniel. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
There's the three. Portland grabs the miss. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences.
Oh my God, LeBron! Come on, man. That's just like overdoing it. Geez, you just want to crush his dreams. You're like, I'm gonna crush your dreams. That did not hit rim, right? I mean, yeah, did it? Oh my God, LeBron, that's all your fault. You made it hit rim.
Both of these teams love to compete. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened again.
What? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want exactly?
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lillard outside. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Lillard's got his first basket of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Now here's Freak, covered by Lillard.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Here's Daniel. No good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
McCollum, no good.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the...
BS. How did that not go in? There's nobody on.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some
Okay, now you pissed me off.
second chance points.
You're gonna
And
kick your
Lillard kicks to
ass.
McCollum.
So you better be ready to
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Plumlee, no luck.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Damn it.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Here's Daniel. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Chris Kaman is checked in for Plumlee. Myers Leonard comes in for Davis. And it's Aminu in for Chris.
And he came
It's
off
a
that
new
screen
baby,
and
yes
he
it
just
is.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's
That's
not
it.
making
I'm going
any
for
kind
threes
of
now.
impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Now, here's Lillard. He had 22 points in the win against Memphis.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
Here's Freak. Chris Kaman making his last shot.
Move the ball. Stick it to
Here's Daniel.
Look at my
And another miss by
Fuck you,
Cleveland.
then. You're cheating
Not
me
sure
out.
what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
There's the pick. The three-pointer.
Bull.
No good.
He's
That's
been
some
anything
bull.
but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
That's the most bullshit I've ever seen.
Aminu kicks to
This
McCollum.
game is shooting me out.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers.
Ugh.
Passes it to Aminu.
And
Lets
it-
it go from deep. The second effort. And it's finished off by Kaman as he lays it in.
Dumbasses.
Kaman's got his second bucket.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
23 seconds left to play here in the
There you
first.
go.
Lillard up top, fended by Daniel. Lillard up top. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Rejected by Daniel. Williams. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic.
I was taught to, never let.
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect it. Here's a look now for Portland.
Shoo.
Plumlee is checked in for Myers Leonard. Davis comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And then for Cleveland, Anderson Varejao is checked in for Love. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And Freak subbed in for Mo Williams. So on the floor for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Tyler Hansbrough out there with Anderson Varejao. And it's Daniel in at the 1. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans really lit it up. He finished with 36 points, as he usually does, really knocking down
Kinda
shots
light
from
it
beyond
up.
the arc. This outing just the latest from him in what has been an incredible display of basketball.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Lillard. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. He made it look easy that time. When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Freak.
16 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kaman's checked in, and the basket by Lillard.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Daniel. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Crab, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 7. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Trailblazers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Harkless dishes to Davis. Kaman a screen. Davis kicks to Harkless. Pass to Kaman. 6 to shoot. Scott pulls it in. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And it's Freak missing.
Whoa.
Trailblazers
Why
trail by
you
7.
lying?
Lillard up top, covered by Smith. Crab, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one's good. 20 points for Freak.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Lillard up top, guarded by Daniel. Teardrop shot. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Lillard. Unloads, and that one's good. Freak. Freak's got 22 points. And we've reached half.
Hi, Kevin.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
Guys, I love his activity, controlling the court, blocking shot after shot out there. He's really made a statement at the defensive end.
Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Crab is out there with Davis, and it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by McCollum. That's good. Freak's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland. And for Portland, they're shooting 43% for the game. Lillard attacking. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. And we'll take a look here at a very skilled bunch of point guards at the stripe. Look at the numbers they've put up over the last 10 games. 5th on the list, Freak.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league, and that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
Yeah, typically you're going to find your best free throw shooters at that point guard spot. but it doesn't happen automatically. I mean, these fellas are consistently working and practicing to keep that percentage as high as it is.
5 to shoot. Plumlee with the screen.
Shoot.
Here's McCollum. And James pulls it down. James has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Freak. He's got 24. Misses the 3. First minute and a half of basketball here. Davis setting the pick for Lillard. A different look now for Portland. Myers Leonard comes in for Ed Davis. And it's Aminu in for Allen Craft. Cleveland also making some changes. Ramon Shumpert is checked in for James. And it's Williams in for Smith. Aminu, the pass to Plumlee. Here's Lillard. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Williams dishes to Freak. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And another
This game's cheating me out now.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Taken away by Williams. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Aminu kicks to McCollum. Plumlee, the pass to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And he gets it to go. Aminu's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. And they're
What up now?
the assist.
I went through your whole defense. Gone through the whole defense. Like, oh, sorry. Were you there? But I'm too busy dunking on you. What is that, a foul? Beth, that's a foul. He smacked me.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you?
Here's Aminu. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And now we're
The
down
defense
by
has got to do a much better job
inches.
of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Lillard. Right around 25 points per, 9 assists, and almost 2.5 steals. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
Hansbrough's checked in for Anderson Varejao.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there, or that he keeps on trying to.
That evens the score. Aminu's got his 3rd basket
That's
of the
it.
night.
Give me the
Seems
ball.
that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
And that one's good.
How about this run they're in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
Has been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
Portland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Plumlee against Love. Nobody near Lillard. And that misses. That would have put him up. Cleveland's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime.
And my dude misses.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
There's a screen by Hansbrough. Freak kicks to Shumpert. Now the pass to Love. Pass to Daniel. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Detroit. What a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball, game in and game out. And, of course, the Cavaliers, 3 games behind.
And I think for the Cavaliers, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run here.
Looks that way to me. I mean, this is a team that appears perfectly primed for a deep run into the postseason, as long as they don't suffer any unforeseen injuries or setbacks.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Davis sets a screen. McCollum dishes to Davis. Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Daniel. Came in a screen. McCollum, no good. Cavaliers leading. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Smith kicks to Freak. Lets it go with a 3. And Harkless pulls it down.
Well, he's building the house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage line at about 76.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Both shots good from the stripe.
They made
He's
it.
covered closely. And here's James outside. And the basket's good. James has got 10 points in the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th. A different look now for Portland.
Okay,
Myers
good.
Leonard, he's checked in for Kaman. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for McCollum.
Let's go.
Cavaliers making a switch here. On the court for Cleveland. Love and Varejao are up front. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. And it's Daniel in at the point guard position. Cleveland leading by 12. Cleveland moving it around. Love wide open. He fires. It's good.
I'm about to
The
rape
assist that
somebody.
time from Smith.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Crab, no good. Cleveland's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
Good point, Steve. And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
I like their fortitude, their toughness, particularly in terms of dealing with adversity. Anytime things didn't go their way, they just put their nose down and stayed with it. And because of that, they were able to pull away.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
2 on the clock. Crab, no good. Now Freak. Another three for Cleveland.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
I know you hate me, oh, I know you do. So stop lying, and why are you crying? Did I'm emotional, bitch? That you're a robot, and I'm a human. Well, I'm going to try to get moved to a different team. This is what you do. You go to request a trade.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Checking out Oklahoma City, they've got an opportunity tonight to sweep the season series 2 wins to none. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming into this one. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you know, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers, that's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like, I know this is our, 82nd game this year?
Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the home of the Thunder. We're broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Thrilled to be back in Oklahoma City. The Thunder ready for that home court advantage. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
Kevin, I tell you what, they've actually been terrific on their home court, and they're starting another homestand right now.
Yeah, and this has been their domain, no doubt about it. I mean, they've made this arena a very difficult one for you as an opponent to come in and have success. So the question is whether or not they can continue that dominance on this homestand.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love with the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Smith, and it's Varejao in at the center, filling out the middle. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop, throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, you gotta love that assist by LeBron.
Looking at the last game for the Oklahoma City Thunder, it was a loss to Washington.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers for the other side. That's the only way you're going to get that thing squared away.
Now here's Freak following the miss by Russell Westbrook, and he gets it to go.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right. Varejao against Cantor. Inside, here's Durant. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Freak, coming off a solid outing against Portland. Here's the 3. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. And stolen by Freak. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
It really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
And Greg, you know how it is. At some point, you just got to man up and play with a lot more aggressiveness and toughness and pride inside.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
Here's Daniel. Offline with his 3.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Durant with it. Now defended by Varejao. Stevenson drives in, and that one is stuffed right through.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need.
Bull! Foul!
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
The Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Shoots the 3, and down it goes. 3-pointer falls in from Daniel. Freak's got 8 points.
Nothing more frustrating than to have to guard a guy like him when he is on.
Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Stevenson missing again. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Trailblazers.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a count.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And it's Freak missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Stevenson kicks to Westbrook. And the rejection by Love. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it.
I believe.
Good D by Stevenson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that point.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw.
Fuck up, fuck up, fuck up, fuck up.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Kansas. Mitch McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Waiters in for Lance Stevenson.
Fuck you.
Now here's Freak. 11 points in the game.
Come on.
The three. The rebound by McGarry.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
They get it back. Shots good by Waiters.
That's it.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Now here's Waiters. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Westbrook. And that one's good. Freak.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Dion Waiters. 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Freak. He's got 17, and he gets the bucket. Freak's got 20 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
14 feet away, and it's good. He's got 22. Westbrook can't get it to go. And Serge coming in for a shooting guard. He talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him.
This is my fist ready. Bam, knocked the ball. Man, punch.
Checked in for Spates. Ibaka comes in for Steven Adams. And Durant subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Hansbrough. Love comes in for Scott. J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert. And Freak subbed in for Mo Williams. So on the floor for Cleveland, Love and Varejao are up front. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. And it's Daniel in at the 1. Waiters dishes to Durant. Oklahoma City moving it around. 4 on the clock.
1.
Here's Stevenson. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Yeah.
Stevenson's got his second
time, guys. Nope.
Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
I don't know if he can keep
Freak
going.
in the last matchup against the
Jeez,
Trailblazers
I got rejected.
delivered quite a performance. He finished with 39 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. This This is just the latest entry into what has been a breakout season for him, with strong performances like this one becoming more and more common. The team loves it, guys.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
There's a screen by Cantor. Stevenson passes to Cantor. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got his 5th assist in this one. Freak with it. Now guarded by Stevenson.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Cantor.
Whoa.
First trip to the free throw line.
I can't even say anything about that because that was a really big foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Oh, miss this one. Miss this one.
And Cantor drops them both. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Daniel, and he dunks it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Raiders on the wing. He's got 8. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Daniel.
It's 1-3 now.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
6-second difference
It's
between shot and game
He's
clock.
about to be better. Just give him
There's
a
a
second.
screen by Cantor.
Can you say just real quick?
From
You
13.
show you who's the
And that's
perfect
collected by
man.
Love.
Oh, come on. He
Love's
took
got
my
his 5th
rebound.
right now in the game.
Come to juke the fuck out of these motherfuckers. Can you
Freak
see?
with it. Shot from the wing. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Uh-huh. 1. Look, there's a song
And
I
we
want to
finish
tell you
one half of
about,
basketball.
but I'm afraid I'm going to get copyright for it, so I'm not going to talk
And
about
now
it.
we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing
Finally.
defensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for a chance to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but
Maybe in a few days I'm going to be getting me a face cam. I don't know. Maybe.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. Our movement off the ball has been fantastic. All you need to do is look at our field goal percentage to see that. You can't shoot the ball as well as we have without good movement, and it has been very good. Now I'll give credit where credit is due. We've taken very good care of the basketball. Turnovers were scarce, and we need to...
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Terrific game for Freak. He's got 32 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. And Stevenson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Westbrook missing again. The Cavaliers leading by 11.
What are you going to do?
Freak with it. Westbrook picks him up. And a
Just
wide open look for
out.
Freak. And the 3 off target. The Thunder shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable.
Beep.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Westbrook missing again.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Oh, you want some?
Here's Daniel. No good.
Damn it, how did I miss that? I didn't actually see. For a second, like I think I actually, to be honest with you, thought that was about to go in. No, that's some BS.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
Pass the ball, you're sticking too much. Sticking too much this. Oh,
Uses both hands to slam it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence.
My dude's been scoring a lot of points in the paint lately.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
What's wrong with that, man? I love those wide open shots.
Adams checked in, and then for Cleveland, Scotty's checked in.
I've been trying to
for
make
Love.
sure I haven't.
Shumpert
I've
comes
been
in for
trying to make
LeBron.
sure I don't get copyright.
And it's Williams in for Smith. 90 seconds now into the second half. There's the pick. And Ibaka kicks to Durant.
That's the wall.
Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Durant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Game in, game out.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Stevenson leading the charge.
Oh, I got the
And I
rebound.
like the fact that the
Does that
defense
count?
is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He's going to
Definitely
make it.
saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn it from the line, and that's what you
He might
want to
miss
see.
it. I said might. He's going to make it. Or miss.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Shoots the 3, and that will fall. The 3-pointer on the line from Daniel. Freak's got 5 points now this quarter. Thunder trailing by 10. Stevenson outside. Pass to Westbrook. And again, no good.
That's a down court.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Daniel.
That's him.
And another 3.
Oh!
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
I have to beat my brother's score. His was 46.
Pass to Westbrook. Corner shot. Another miss by Westbrook.
He doesn't record
And
though.
offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Fires for 3. And it's Freak missing. Thunder have gone 3 of 7
need to be more
on field
careful on
goal
my
attempts here in the
shots, though.
second half. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by
Let's
Amon
go.
Shumpert.
Let's go.
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. Freak's got 43 points.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving
That
force of
wasn't
this
even
run.
the open 3,
And
man.
the
Get
points
your
are
eyes
starting to
trapped.
add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
That was nowhere near open 3, so I don't know where
And
he's getting
here's
that
Westbrook
from.
the arc. It's Mo Williams with the rebound.
That's
He's
it.
been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Daniel. Another 3 for Cleveland.
12 straight points off of three-pointers.
Dude, Medford's been hitting threes from the far range like there's no tomorrow, man.
From out there, the defense
Y'all
has
think
to
I'm
really
gonna get
get up
limited
into him. You gotta almost
unlimited
be in their
3 corner
jerseys
thing
to
in the
try to
driveway?
deny
Can't
those
remember
looks.
the name.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
For 3.
Dang it.
The shot is off.
I almost beat my
Westbrook
brother's
with
score.
the nice D there. 3 on 3.
That would have beat it right there.
Back to Durant. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And that's 13 points for Kevin Durant.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And my dude misses. My dude misses.
By 15.
Let's go, Daniel. Let's go.
Johnson outside.
Let's go, Daniel. Let's go.
Feeds to Durant. Outside Westbrook.
You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing.
5 on the clock.
2, 1.
Shot from the top of the key. Again, Oklahoma City.
Shaked and baked.
He eyed me hard.
And got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by.
He eyed me though. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. He eyed me. I got eyed. I didn't even think that was going to go in.
Stats for Williams. How last month turned out for him. He's putting up 6 points tonight, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad, but guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys. He just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City.
Pass it.
Spates checked in for Adams. Cantor comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Waiters in for Lance Stevenson. Daniel. Offensive rebound.
Pass it back.
Hansbrough, the pass to Daniel. There's the triple.
That's not in.
Good D by Westbrook.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The 3 ball. Thunder with the rebound.
I don't know. I haven't been able to hit. It's probably because I'm
Outside
getting
Durant.
stressed.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Thunder have hit most of their free throws tonight.
They got 4 regular rebounds. 4 defensive rebounds. That's 8 rebounds in total.
78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Second free throw, no good. And the foul called on Freak.
Charging!
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
That's some BS. And I am going to make another point. I don't care if it's only 1. I am going to make another point before the end of this quarter.
And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter.
Jeez, now they're guarding me like
LeBron at the 2 and 3. Watch out there with Kevin Love. And it's Daniel in at the 1 spot.
What up now?
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
Iman Shumpert's checked in for Cleveland. The dish to Westbrook.
Let's go. All new high, too.
Fires from 14. Another shot. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
That dude's like beasting it this time.
McGarry kicks to Durant. Near the three-point line, it's
to be honest with you, that's not my fault because it kept changing my player.
Durant's got 3 assists
So
tonight.
let's go. Defense this.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Westbrook.
Boom!
And it's Freak missing.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Durant with a wide open look. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Durant's got 11 points here in just the second.
You still got plenty of time to actually come back. So
from deep.
That's in.
And he nails it. The three-pointer falls from Daniel.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
No, they've actually been pretty good at actually doing that.
Durant for 3.
Maybe hasn't been able to hit the last few threes.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here's Daniel.
Taking too much that.
That 3 off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see them exhaling right now. Fortunate.
To be honest with you, I thought I had enough room to pull the trigger.
Cleveland leading by 10.
Make that a 12.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Oh my damn God, I can hit
6
fucking
rebounds
green
now
light
in the
so
game.
much. Actually, that's a funny
Raiders
story.
with the
One time
ball.
I did
Now
green light
guarded
and
by
I hit
Shumpert.
pissed me.
Really left below net.
What the
19 points
beep?
for Kevin Durant.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
And that one's good.
Yeah.
The defense has
Because
just
I'm the
been
same exact
unable
way.
to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
They can easily come back with 10 points in 3 minutes and 17 seconds. But who cares? CD has a tough score to beat.
For Oklahoma City.
No!
Spates checked in for Ibaka. Cantor comes in for Kevin Durant. And Mitch McGilly subbed in for Lance Stevenson. Then for the Cavaliers, Smith comes
Can I just like ask this out?
in for Shumpert. And Freak subbed in for Mo Williams. There's 39 seconds left.
And
in the
now
fourth
they're just
quarter of this
fouling.
one. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
That's his first personal foul.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Here's Daniel from outside off the mark. Stevenson against Smith. That's to Ibaka. That ball. High speed that time for
That's
Stevenson.
game.
And the Thunder lead by 10.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Here's Daniel. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Freak's got 55. Here's Westbrook. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win.
Well, Russell, how
The 2K Sports postgame show.
To be honest with you, I actually thought that we were going to win that, but when they sat me on, I'm like, fuck.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's
Well, at
move
least
on to the
CJ has a harder
presentation
score
of
to
our
beat.
Jordan player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Russell.
When they needed a leader to get them back in the game in the final quarter, he was the one they were all following, and he knew exactly the route back and the road to victory. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
That's booty,
Kenny
but let's see how much.
for Shaquille
I think my
O'Neal,
dude scored like
Ernie
56
Johnson.
points.
Have a great night.
My dude set a new career high. I would love to see CJ try to beat that. No! Fuck. We're letting this finish off. 55 points. Transition finisher! You got any more badges? Let's go! What I'm talking about. Got 2 badges in 1 game. We're letting this finisher. It's because I was scoring 3 points inside. There it goes, it saves, then you go to next. No, not next. You hit, you go to player upgrades. Yeah, I've been seeing this one. And that's going to end it for this live stream, but I'm going to be back with another one starting in a few minutes.